You can move me.
Jenny Brown is founder of the Edinburgh International Book Festival and one of the UK's leading literary agents. Jenny, welcome to XpoNorth.
Very nice to be back here again.
Well, exactly, and you've got a lot to do. You've got a panel, and also I want you to tell us about the tweet pitch that you've been involved with. What's that about?
Well, we got together with Emergence and XpoNorth to give an opportunity to new writers who often, it's a New Year resolution for so many people that they want to get their book published. And we thought, let's hit 6th of January was this year and involve all of Scotland's agents and almost all of Scotland's publishers followed the hashtag for 24 hours as new writers from all over the country tweeted in 140 characters their pitch for their new books. So we had children's books, we had adult fiction, adult non-fiction, and it was a really busy day. And what was lovely to see is how much support that people who didn't know each other, who are new writers, gave each other during the day. But it was a very, very successful day, especially for some.
Yeah, especially for some. What was the winning tweet? Do you know?
Well, a writer called Esther Rutter, a brand new writer, tweeted her pitch for a book called This Golden Fleece, A Very British History of Wool. At that point, she hadn't written anything. I tweeted her back, said, love to see more. She got down to business, wrote 2 chapters and a fantastic proposal. And there was quite a lot of interest at London Book Fair for this book. And then 2 publishers actually bid on it. And it's just been announced it's going to Granta. It'll be published, not next year, but the year after.
Well, you're also here, of course, as part of XpoNorth, and you've got a panel. Tell us more about that.
We invited writers, again, from all over Scotland to pitch their ideas. And this time, it wasn't just their ideas we wanted, it's also their writing. So we had 120 writers taking part, sending us 50 pages of their work and a synopsis. And from those 120, we've narrowed that down to 20 writers that we're going to see today in 3 different panels. So we start off the day with non-fiction, and then we've got 2 panels of fiction as well. And we've invited some of the leading publishers from Scotland and also a publisher from London to be on the panel, and they'll be, after they've heard the pitches, and of course they've read the work already, they'll be giving instant feedback to those writers about how they might improve their book, whether they want to think about the title or to reshape the proposal in some way to enhance their chance of getting published. And this time last year, one writer was signed up almost instantly. His book's about to come out as a result of the pitch session.
I mean, as a literary agent, you must see a lot of manuscripts. Is there a particular steer you could give towards people who want to be published, who are starting out?
I think it's a really good tip to think about non-fiction. As an agent, I probably see 95% of what is submitted to me is fiction. And actually, if you look at the publishing industry, about 40% of books that come out, non-fiction. And there's a huge interest in non-fiction at the moment, whether it's narrative non-fiction like memoir, nature writing's really popular at the moment, travel writing, true life crime, all these sort of genres, which we don't see many of. Mm-hmm. And what's going to be interesting today is that the writers who are pitching to us in non-fiction, a few of them have just seen a gap in the market, and they are filling that gap, which is a really, it's exciting to see what the response of the publishers is going to be.
Because it seems to me that a lot of writing now, it's about getting noticed. It's in some ways it's easy to see how a non-fiction work could have that one sort of tweet-friendly pitch. Mm.
Yes, it is. It's really difficult. And publishers, once you've got that publishing deal, will be expecting quite a lot of new writers in terms of a social media profile, in terms of doing events, getting known at events. And there are certain genres which are very successful at this. I think the crime writing community in Scotland has taken off in an extraordinary way. And they say about crime writers, they're the loveliest writers of all because they get all their angst out on the page and they can afford to be, really friendly towards each other. And there's been just such a movement for established crime writers to give a hand up to those writers, who've got their first book out. And it would be lovely to see that happening. Well, I think it is happening for other genres as well.
Well, Jenny, always a firm favourite at events like XpoNorth. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.